What's up, guys? As you can see, I did it. I bought one. I've been really hesitant about buying stuff. I like to do my research, and you know, I did a ton of research with this. At the time when I started my research, the only option was pretty much the Grom. But Groms were expensive, and I didn't want to commit to something that I didn't know if I really liked. Even the 2015 was like over $3,000. I've seen some people talk about the Z125 Pro, and the one thing that really worried me was the aftermarket support. It doesn't have as many aftermarket parts and options as the Grom does, but out of the box, this bike is better in some ways. I mean, you can't really go wrong with either one, a Grom or a Z125. Essentially, you're getting the same thing. The differences are in the small things. Like, one thing is ergonomics on the Z125 Pros. They say it's thinner, so it's easier for certain people to grip the tank, while the Grom appeals to other people. The one thing that really drew me to this bike was that the stock suspension, which is what this bike has so far, comes stiffer. And it doesn't sound like it's a big deal, but when you ride the Grom like in a race, like I have, the soft suspension, you're bottoming it out, and it makes it a little harder to ride. You know, you want stiffer suspension the faster you go. So that's one of the things that really appealed to me with this. One of the downsides that I've been hearing about and reading about is that the brakes kind of suck on this. The front brake, not very good at all. And one of the other things that really drew me to this was that one of my friends had one, and he was getting ready to sell it. So, you know, like, I'd rather buy from a friend than someone I don't know. The Grom, you could build it up. Like, you could put a suspension in there and everything to make it better. And I know friends that have done that, and I've ridden their Groms, and they are amazing. But kind of wanted something that was kind of already pretty good to start out with. I might still do quite a bit with this. I mean, suspension wise, I'm gonna go ahead and try to see how it feels. If it feels okay, I might just leave it. Chances are, though, I am probably gonna get aftermarket suspension on this. Hopefully it's not as expensive as it is on the regular big bikes, like my R6. Some other things that to consider are making the engine bigger, going to 143cc. This is a 125cc stock. I'm a little split on that. I'm not really sure how I feel, because doing that will disqualify me for certain classes that I kind of like to race in. So what did this bike already come with? My friend already added a few things onto it. The first thing is the Yoshimura exhaust. It's a full Yoshi exhaust. Not sure what it gives it. It gives it a better sound, at least. I'm sure of that. He also got levers on it. The tires are the stock tires that he bought it with. Yeah, that's about it, actually. There's not too much done to it. He did buy the number plate that you could just kind of stick on there, and I kind of prefer that, because I'm not gonna ride this on the street. At least I'm not planning to. I have the title and everything, I can register it, but for now I'm just not gonna leave it as it is, and I'm going to go ahead and try to race it. But yeah, I'm really excited to be able to start racing the mini bikes. They were a lot of fun when I did it. There's a couple of rounds that are really close by. Bushnell is really close by to my house, about an hour tops. Orlando Car Center is really close by. It's like 30 minutes from my house. So, not being that we're going through these places again, I'm really looking forward to being able to race my own bike instead of having to rent one or borrow one from someone else. Because, you know, you ride someone else's bike, and even though they're like, go ahead and crash it, do whatever you need to do, you're always kind of like, I'm not into damaging other people's property, you know. And I would feel really bad, and I would want to like help them repair it. But even so, even if I know I had the money to repair it, in my mind I'm like, I can't just take someone else's bike and ride it and just throw it down indiscriminately. So now that I have my own bike, I'm not gonna go ahead and throw it down indiscriminately, but I am going to be able to push it a lot harder than I would if I was riding someone else's bike. So anyway, that's pretty much about it. Hope you enjoyed that little cinematic sequence I had of my Z. Not much is going on, at least in the middle. I've been really busy. I'm traveling and everything, so that's why, you know, this video is just about this. Hit the like button if you made it out this far. Subscribe if you haven't already subscribed, and in the comments below, let me know what are the first few things I should do to it. Keep in mind, I already have the exhaust, and I have, well, levers or whatever, but I already have the exhaust. What's the next couple of mods that I should do? And with that said, I'll see you guys in the next one.